go left, right, just a little bit. My baby drop that low, just a little bit. Take out a move like this, just a little bit. Cheat a move like that, just a little bit. I'm gonna get wine real slow, just a little bit. That want you break that back, just a little bit. So my baby like go down, go down, go down, go down. My baby like go down, go down, go down. Rotate, let me see you wake. Let me see you wake. Let me see you wake. Drink down below da. Sandy bate and much coca. Boy bodo ndo soloka. Tasota masinda kolonja. Saite yoyo. Itengwe yacho. Saite yoyo. Itengwe yacho. Take it one step back, just a little bit. Also to touch your toe, just a little bit. And if I go left, right, just a little bit. My baby drop that low, just a little bit. Take out a move like this, just a little bit. Cheat a move like that, just a little bit. I'm gonna get wine real slow, just a little bit. Now want you break that back, just a little bit. So my baby like go down, go down, go down, go down. My baby like go down, go down, go down. Rotate, let me see you wake. Let me see you wake. Let me see you wake. Take it one step back, just a little bit. Also to touch your toe, just a little bit. And if I go left, right, just a little bit. My baby drop that low, just a little bit. Take out a move like this, just a little bit. Cheat a move like that, just a little bit. I'm gonna get wine real slow, just a little bit. Now want you break that back, just a little bit. My baby like go down, go down, go down, go down. My baby like go down, go down, go down. Rotate, let me see you wake. Let me see you wake. Let me see you wake. It's DJ Bones. Rick Global.
It's Dr. Chai.
Let me see you wake.
Alright. Alright, enough of the party and let's get to the money. Let's get to the shmoney. Let's get to the shmoney. You said gold lefty, man. Listen, gold Thursday Asian session. It likes to push. Gold likes to push. So we had this massive push here yesterday. Let me see, last Thursday. What was last Thursday? Yeah, last Thursday, nothing much. Let's see. This one it dropped. I guess it hasn't been happening that much recently. Was it Wednesday night? There was one Thursday recently though where gold had a push. Was it this one? Little 100 pip, 110 pip push last Thursday. But I think when gold is bullish, when gold is like really bullish, it will do an Asian session push on a Thursday. Right, but let's get into it today. So the daily, gold on the daily is very bearish. So we've had this big push up. How much? We've moved 600 pips already today. Wow, didn't even realize it was that much. But yeah, we've had a massive push. We did break this daily resistance that was at 34.30 34.32, in the 34.30s. And the current 4 hour, I thought we would be a bit higher by now, I'm not gonna lie. We've kind of got this continuation pattern, so I was expecting a wick fill of this bullish candle. It's still not too late for that to happen, so an hour and 30 minutes left of this current 4 hour candle. So if we break the previous 4 hour high, I think we get more of a push up. But as long as we close bullish on this current 4 hour, I think the next one definitely fills this wick to the left. But we're still maintaining this uptrend structure. I mean, this current 4 hour candle hasn't broken the previous 4 hour low, so it's a good sign to continue up. The only thing that's making me think gold could potentially pull back from here is we're hovering below this daily resistance. We're hovering below this daily resistance. So yeah, we need to break it. And look, we pushed above and we closed below like twice. So we need one 4 hour candle to at least break above to keep pushing. Not even break above, close above. Right, so London session, we did drop during London session. Didn't find any sells because I'm quite bullish on gold. Yeehaw, hello. I'm still looking for buys on gold, still bullish on gold, but I need this minor downtrend structure to be broken, because right now we are making lower highs. So we've got this resistance right here. We now have a double bottom, so if we can break, I'm just gonna get rid of this for a second. I want to break above at least, so 34.27, and then we've got a clean range up. Alternatively, if we close below the support at 34.15, then, you know, we could be going a bit down, retrace this push up. But I would prefer the buyers to go with the trends. That would be ideal. But currently, the way gold is setting up, if we keep creating these lower highs, then yeah, we'll probably drop. We only have consumer sentiment news, and that's at 3 o'clock today. So we have loads of time for news, so hopefully we can get into something before then, hopefully. Let me just do pound yen quick, and then we'll look at news in a second. Right, let's see, let's put it there. All right, so pound yen was very bearish this morning during London session, and you can see the daily candles pushed all the way back up. It looks like it's about to flip bullish. I think it was bullish not too long ago. But pound yen, so I've been saying this week it needs to break above its daily resistance, which it just hasn't. It's just tapped into it, pulled back, but we're still creating uptrend structure. We still haven't broken this uptrend. So if we were, be expecting it to make a new low below any one of these lows here, 193.4, 193.2, 192.7. If it breaks, then we have a break of the higher low, and then we could potentially be pulling back. But even though we've been pulled back, it's not far. So it's just been very rangy, sideways. Look, we're just staying above the lows. But GJ looks like it wants to retrace. Well, it has retraced this whole drop and it's pushing back up. But the structure on pound yen right now, pound yen has just been very tricky all week, to be fair. So look, I haven't even got no levels up here, so let's got a little resistance here, and we've got 4 hour support, 30-minute support down here. So if we, I still don't really like this. I might just leave pound yen until I get cleaner price action. I might just leave pound yen. I have all week. I don't think I've taken any pound yen trades this week. I'm trying to think, but yeah, pound yen's been super trash. All the moves have been in London session, to be fair, on pound yen, and I've missed them. I've missed all of them, and it was after news for both days. So Tuesday and Thursday would have been the pound yen trades. So I need to get my shit together for London session. think too busy looking at gold, to be fair. But let's see what happens with gold today. Let's look at consumer sentiment and what happened last month. So 3 o'clock, May 16th. May 16th. We had consumer sentiment. Consumer sentiment, 3 o'clock. Nothing. It pushed up, it came back down, and continued bullish. So garbage. Not much volume or volatility. So hopefully we just get a clean session then. But gold price action this week has been poor. These were nice buys up on yesterday, to be fair. But look at NY session. So it took the buys yesterday and took the small loss, and then price eventually, so where was the entry? The entry was, I'm gonna say it was up here, wasn't it? I can't even remember when it was. I think it was around here. I actually don't remember where the trade was. Yeah, it was here, it was around here. Pushed up because it was after the news, wasn't it? Pushed up 30 pips, dropped, came back down, and then the next candle shot up. Look at this. Next candle shot up 180 pips. Bruh. Gold is so, yeah, gold is not serious. But we had a good push, and then just range. It just ranged for the rest of the session. So there was no entries, no moves, and then for Asian session, it decided to push 600 pips. Crazy, right? Then he said, yo, Friday the 13th. Do you believe in that stuff? I know you don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in that stuff. You gotta speak this stuff into existence. If you think today's gonna be unlucky for you, then you're gonna find things to make it unlucky. I didn't even realize it was Friday the 13th. I know I'm going out tonight. I know it's gonna be raining all night. Specifically the time that I need to go out, it's gonna be bucketing. Look at that. It hasn't even changed. I was hoping it would change. You know, sometimes you see the weather like a couple of days before and you're like, oh yeah, hopefully it will change on the day. It has not changed. So it's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm getting home. All the time I'm getting home. It's just rain. Lovely. Maybe that's my luck. That's my unluckiness today. It's all good. Alright, so gold. Gold making another lower high. I mean, we have such a clean range to sell through. Clean range for the sells, decent range for the buys, but oh, it's hay fever. Yeah, I still want buys. I want buys, but I'll take whatever. The thing is, if I do take sells, I don't expect gold to sell through this whole range, come all the way back down. I actually don't, so I would be in and out of these sells very quickly, because gold is, I mean, the daily is still bullish. It depends where I get these sells. See what the 4 hours saying. No, I don't believe in that shit. Anna, hello, hello, hello. Everyone wants to do something this weekend. Got some good weather coming. And I'm chilling. Ish. Alright. Where we at? Where we at? I think the move on pound yen has already happened. This push up, this retracement or this drop. I'm trying to think where a good entry would have been. I mean, my typical entry would have been here. Typical entry. But what's the stop loss? 45 pips. I wouldn't even use a 45 pip stop loss on GJ, to be fair. So I think I would have been stopped out probably by this candle here. Yeah, that's a serious wick down. Anyone catch any trades this morning? Anyone managed to catch any of this push up? Any of this pullback? And I think that's just what this is really. I think it's just a pullback. It's a little pullback to continue up. New 15-minute candle about to open. Still trickling up. took sales at 7.45. The runner hit break even. 7:30, 7:45. Okay, it's pretty clean. You said your runner hit break even. I guess you closed some partials. Guess you closed some partials on the way down, but that was a pretty clean move, really. It's a pretty clean move. If you look at it like a closure below, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a nice trade. Bum, 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 bum. Wanted the whole retracement. You wanted to go all the way down. Hey, I mean, you never know. When gold is this bullish, after a big push up, I never really expect a retracement of the whole move, but I do expect a pullback. I definitely expect a bit of a pullback. Yeah, which I think we're having, like I said. You know, we had this push, and then we've got these rejection wicks, these long bottom wicks here, and now we've created a support, and we're just holding above. So I think this is where we stop. How much of that move did it retrace? So 57 pips. 31 pips. So yeah, pretty much just under 50% retracement there. Let's see if we actually get a move in New York session today. New York session has been extremely bad price action. Yesterday was bad. This was CPI Wednesday. So even CPI wasn't really any moves there. No entries anyway. Monday we had this lovely range, maybe a potential entry about 4 o'clock. Yeah, no one's trading until then. So yeah, poor NY session this week. And it's like that sometimes with news. You either get some good volume, or because there's so much news, you just get very bad price action. This week we had the latter. Hopefully gold doesn't range this session, man, please. Really hope we don't get a range this session. Let me keep GJ up over here. I'm gonna get a drink, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. What did I miss? What are we talking about over here? Hopefully we don't get that Friday price action. Facts. Oh my god, I hope we don't. Maybe Trump will say something today. Oh my gosh, please. please. Don't start wishing Trump speaks. Please. Alright, we got the new 1 hour candle about to open, and where are we? Where are we at? Still in this range, still in the middle of this range. Doesn't even look big. 94 pips. 94 pip range. me get rid of this. Ooh. So is that a hot drink? Yeah, it's coffee. Wakes me up a little bit. I don't know if it wakes me up. It just stops me from yawning while I'm sitting still. I think that's what it does. Because I've had more than enough sleep tonight. I don't feel tired. I think it's just sitting in one space without just staring at numbers. I think makes me yawn. But I don't feel tired. And it's really nice actually. It's a vanilla coffee. So good. So good. So I can't drink hot drinks when I'm hot. You know what? They say that when you're hot, you are supposed to drink a hot drink because then your body will try to cool down. It'll put you in a cool down mode. But it is flipping hot today. It is nice and hot. Finally, summer's coming. Or here, I should say. Okay, pound yen. What do I have here? No. Just make that line a bit sharper. Now, if pound yen actually flips bearish, if this 4-hour candle manages to flip bearish and close below this old broken support, then I think might get some GJ sells back down, you know. I like the look of that. So yeah, if I get a closure back below 195, then I'm looking for sells back down, because then it'll be like a break and retest on the 4-hour. So this, I mean, the 4-hour candle before closed below, and this one's pushing up, could just be making a top wick. Let's see if we reject the daily flip and come back down. You guys don't like hot drinks when you're hot. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like when I went to Thailand, this woman I went on a food tour. And she took me and my friend out to the market. So she had a menu. We picked what we wanted to make that day, and we went shopping for the ingredients. She drove us in her car to the market and everything, and she said, oh, this is, you know, Thai veg and whatever. And she was like, do you want a tea? And I'm like, I'm English. Thailand's hot as hell. I'm like, hell no, I don't want tea. She's like, no, get a tea. I'm like, alright, fine. And it was an iced tea, and it was so good. It was it's probably the best drink I had out there. Apart from even the alcohol, that tea was the best tea I had in Thailand, the best drink I had. So yeah, I'm glad I got the tea. It was very like creamy iced tea. Oh, it was banging. So good. So good. So 195 on pound yen. For some reason today, when I'm looking at the candles, when I'm looking at the charts, I like to visualize, I imagine things happening. And for some reason today, I'm just imagining gold just having a massive push out of nowhere, just a random spike. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I can see I can see a pop, like gold just popping. Good afternoon, my king. Can I buy gold or my king, you know? I'm not looking to buy gold until it breaks 34.27. So if it breaks 34.27, then I'll be looking for buyers, because I need it to break. You mean queen? Yes, Benny, right? Yeah, it needs to break this downtrend structure right now. Once it breaks and we get a closure above and we have this clean range up, I'll be looking for some buyers right there. Now, if we didn't have all of this range to the left, all of this price action to the left, it feels a bit cleaner. The best entry would have been once we created this support here, off of this previous support. That would have been the entry, but we would have needed a clean range to push up. Unfortunately, we don't have that, so we could have had a lower high anywhere below 34.24. We could have created a lower high, so now we need this structure to be broken to take the buys up. You said, what time frame is this? Yes, it is a Mickey Mouse cup. It's a 30-minute time frame. So look, it says right up here, 30-minute, and then there's in the background too. 30-minute time frame. William from South Africa, Johannesburg. Thank you so much. Welcome, William. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. South Africa in the house. You missed the Afro beats. Not the Afro beats. You missed the it wasn't Afro beats. My friend asked this morning. You missed the Amapiano in the beginning. I used to play some music on Fridays, right? You might have to get back to that. But sometimes the stream would get cut for copyrights. That's why I stopped, because it was they were starting to end the streams quickly. Alright, so gold, we tapped into that resistance. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback. That's why we got to wait for those closures as confirmation. Yeah, my concern is just this downtrend structure that we have on gold right now. So unless we close above here, now if this candle flips, then we could get a lower high. I don't know if we get a lower low because we haven't been making new lows. We've been holding at this support, so hopefully gold doesn't stay in this range. Hopefully it doesn't stay in this range. What I would want to see is if it does come back down, then we get a higher low and then a closure above instead of an equal low. I'm looking out for GJ, still pushing down a bit. See, just get a nice closure below. Rosie talking about my Mickey Mouse cup. It is a Mickey Mouse cup. In fact, there's Minnie Mouse on it. It's my nickname. Who bought this for me? I think my cousin bought this for me for like Christmas years ago with some other stuff. I love it. It says M is for mischief. That's definitely me. Friday sell-off on GJ would be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Though I'm still, like I said, I'm still quite bullish on pound yen. I'm still bullish on pound yen, but yeah, I don't think, even if it does come back down and we get a strong bearish candle body on the daily, I don't think it re-breaks its own low. I think it just pushes down. It just sells back down and we get a stronger body, and then maybe a gap up to start the week next week, and we maintain this uptrend structure. That's what I'm looking for anyway. That's what I would like to see. So yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. On gold. Alright, so we've got a new 15 about to open. Man, we just need to break this level. GJ 5-minute entry with MSS. What does MSS mean? What's MSS? I don't use the 5-minute time frame. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I don't use the 5-minute time frame. But pound yen, I'm waiting for pound yen to close below 195. And ideally this 4-hour candle flip bearish. If this 4-hour candle flips bearish, and sells, then I will be waiting for yeah, I want the higher time frames with me. So I want to trade, I want this 4-hour candle to be bearish, and then I think the next 4-hour candle should just make a top wick, break the 4-hour low, and then we just sell back down. Market structure shift. Okay, so you're looking at the 5-minute on pound yen. I mean, if that's your strategy, that's your strategy. It seems like we're both looking for trades in the same direction, so that's a good sign. Both looking for the sells, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I need some more confirmations, and I don't really get confirmations on the 5-minute. But we've got a resistance. Daily candle still bearish. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. So yeah. And then also, if this 4-hour does flip bearish or the next one sells down, then we'll have a lower high. So we have the high, lower high. You know, we've wicked up, tapped into this previous resistance, and then, you know, make a lower high again, and then yeah, the sells on GJ will look great. I'll be all in and just hold it to the end of the day. All right, where are we at with gold? Go on gold, fill this wick, break this high. Oh, so gold's still pulling back from this resistance. Lovely. M15 bottom wick. I don't know, man. I don't know. The structure's still very bearish. See, did it break the previous 15-minute low as well? Looks like it's going to. Ooh, came close. You know what? Pound in on the 1 hour as well. Let me just clear the chart. The sells actually look really good. Alright, GJ. Cool. Just need a little bit more information. Just a little bit more information. Oh, look, it broke 195. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We need you here in South Africa to give us the skill. Listen, man, the skill it's you can learn it. You can learn it. The thing is, even if I gave you my exact strategy, everything that I'm doing, we probably still wouldn't take the exact same trades. It would be similar, but we'll probably get slightly different entries. You might see things slightly different. So one thing I learned about trading is no matter who you learn from, you're always going to implement your own things. You're always going to have your own ideas and your own thoughts based on, you know, what you're used to, what you see. So yeah, never follow anyone blindly. I mean, the people in here that have been trading with me for months might have this different risk management. Where I'm closing partials, they might close full. You know, stop loss to break even may be different. Entry slightly different. Different time frames. I think most of the time the ideas are the same. But yeah, just time and practice, and you'll build your skill. You'll be good. Did I see that 30-minute flip bearish? Alright, 6 minutes till this candle closes. See if you get that closure above the next 5 minutes. Only 20 pips. That'll be perfect. See, I wouldn't use this resistance, closure above, because you have all of these wicks to the left, and then we still have this resistance and then this one very close by, so we could still create a lower high below any of these. That's why I'm not using these levels here, but above here we've got this clean candle all the way up, so that's why I need a break of 34.27, and none of these other candles have been able to close above. So if this one does, we should have a higher probability of price continuing up. Look, 4 hours bullish, daily's bullish. Yeah, still looking for this 4 hour candles high to be broken as well at 34.28. And then remember at the beginning of the stream I said hopefully the next, if this candle closes bullish, the next candle should also break the highs and then fill this wick to the left. So that's been the plan since this morning. Let's see if gold is listening. Gold's gonna do what we need it to do. Catch these pips. How big is this range? It's a decent range as well. 140 pips. Let's go. GJ. I don't think GJ is gonna close. Yeah, cool. I'm good on pound yen. Good on pound yen. Oh, that was a bit of a lag there. What's that about? About 50-60 pip stop loss. Boom, boom, boom. This lag is not cool. Right before we're gonna get a closure. Crazy. Alright, I think we should be good now. Should be good. Should be good. Let me see if we're delayed. Alright, waiting for a bottom wick, then I'm going to get into some buys here. Right, I'm going to get a bottom wick. I'm going to have a stop loss right below this previous candle low. I apologize if this is late because I know there's a bit of a delay. Alright, I've been entered into a trade. 66 pip stop. About a 66 pip stop. Sorry if you guys didn't catch it, but you know, I have been talking about exactly what I want to see for the past half an hour, maybe, from the beginning, to be fair, since I put this resistance here. So hopefully you guys didn't miss it, but you never know, might not even win. But you know, this is the trade that I'm in, it's the trade that I like. 4 hours bullish, and if we break 34.28, we'll also be breaking this 4 hour high, and that's a very good sign, very good confirmation that we're going to continue up. My only concern with this trade is that it doesn't have much of a bottom wick, this current candle, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got just a little bit more of a longer bottom wick for this 130 candle. But where's the 4 hour high? The 4 hour high is, what candle is it? 6 o'clock's like here. It's pretty much 34.29. Once it breaks, that's it, 4 hour highs are broken. Alright, that's it, we broke them 4 hour highs. Let's go. Alright, 10 pips up. Alright, we're at 20 pips. Now, unfortunately, there's not really many places to manage risk that wouldn't be that would make sense, because typically right now using the 30-minute time frame as a stop loss, and it's the current 15, it's the last 15-minute candle low as well, so can't really use the previous 15 to close some of the position if it goes back into drawdown. What I would say is, if the 15-minute candle for some reason was to close bearish and close back below this resistance, then I would close half the position, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, at 30 pips. Oh, tapped 40 pips. There we go. Get comfortable with 40 pips. Lovely, lovely. Get to 50. There's a lot of volume coming into gold right now. Do you know what? I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, because if it runs back 40 pips on me, then the profits was not mine. If it runs back 40 pips, you know what I mean? Yesterday it ran back 30. It took a loss for no reason. Alright, we're at 50. Just tap 60 pips. Let's go, Goldie. Let's go. I want it to fill this whole range. I do. I really do. Alright, so I did say I was going to close 4 positions. I kind of want to lock this in right here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna move my stop loss into profits. I've moved my stop loss up to 30 pips. I've moved my stop loss up. It's at 50 pips. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my neck. Do, 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 do. Alright, it's just hovering around the 40 pip mark right now. I've got the new 15-minute candle opening in 5 minutes. Just need to survive that bottom wick, you know? Just need to survive that bottom wick. dum, dum, dum. Bum, bum. Literally just hovering around the 40 pip mark. You know me, I like to get at least 1-to-1. At least a 1-to-1. Now just patience, risk free, locked in some profits. So minimum I'm walking away with is 30 pips right here, minimum 30 pips. And if I get stopped out, I'll definitely be looking for re-entries. Came close, came close. Now I just got to survive this next bottom wick, man. The 15-minute bottom wick that's about to come. But we got to what, 60 pips? Got to about 60 pips. Oh, wrong mouse. Got to about 60 pips. Where are we? 28.12. Well, I don't have it on my exact entry, but it's close. 63 pips. At 15 seconds. Okay, I've been stopped out. Closed at 30 pips. Closed at 30 pips. I had a feeling this 15-minute candle bottom wick would tap. But a win is a win, I'll take it. Where would I get in again? I'll wait for this 30-minute candle to close now. See how this 30-minute candle closes? And then, you know, if it pushes up again, ideally a break of that high. Yeah, just keep pushing up. And obviously we've got a new 4-hour candle. So probably have to wait for the 4-hour candle to make a bottom wick, and then I'm still looking for a wick fill up here. So 34.44 for my buy target for the day for now. Yeah. So that'll be me for today. W trade. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one if you caught it. Nice one if you caught it. Now, did anyone manage their risk differently from me? If so, drop it in the chat. If you took the trade.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Close full at 50. Okay. Close partials at 50. Runner hit break even again. Yo, the whole break even stuff, yeah. That's why I'm closing full or just moving my stop loss up. Because if I closed 50, if I closed wait, you hit break even? You shouldn't have hit break even yet because it's nowhere near the entry. I don't think it came back down to entry. It came low, but I don't think it came to entry. But I will check, Benny. I'll check. You might still be in a trade there, but yeah, if I close full at 50 and then my runner hit break even, I would have only hit 40 pips. I would not only hit 40 pips, I would have got 30 pips. You know. But yeah, Friday markets, man. I still think this thing pushes because we still have this clean range to the left, to be fair. So just needed to survive this 15-minute bottom wick. Now, if this 15 doesn't break this high and then comes back down below this resistance, yeah, it might just be creating structure. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's the case. My bad, I was talking with the mic off, but I had to go get the door. But yeah, nice Anna, nice. Anna got a W as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely. 9 minutes till this candle closes. Come on, refill this wick. Keep pushing. Now with with gold. Now looking at the 15-minute and the way it's been pushing up, we do need to see some structure. We do need this, maybe a minor resistance, even a bearish, just a weak bearish candle for a continuation to keep pushing up. Just a little red candle just to break up all of these bullish candles. So maybe with the new 4-hour candle that's coming, obviously we're gonna need a bottom wick, and a continuation up. But I mean, a wick fill definitely looks good. It's a high probability of a wick fill. If gold wants to sell, the only way I can see sells is if this is the high here and then we get a lower high anywhere in this range now, and then we sell down from there. But gold looks super bullish, so I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, especially looking at the higher time frames, I don't see it. But I mean, look, this continuation pattern, this current 4 hour breaking the previous 4 hour high, that gave me a strong bullish bias, very strong bullish bias for these buyers. Ooh. Look, we haven't come down to entry yet. Look, is it breaking the previous 15-minute high? It's close. We're still going, broke that previous high. Beautiful, man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This was a decent trade today. It's a very decent trade. Wow, is it gonna it's gonna hit TP before the new 4 hour candle even opens? Yeah, the re-entry should have been the break of this high. I was slacking, not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Oh, look at that. 44 pip stop, 50 pip stop. Crazy. Anyone still holding? Is anyone still holding? Anyone still holding? Ben, you got in again. This guy. This guy don't miss a beat. Especially Mr. M15. That's what I'm gonna call you from now. Mr. M15. Good job, man. Good job, good job, good job. Just need to survive the new 4-hour candle bottom wick. I hope it hits TP before the new 4-hour candle. Oof, I know. I hope that for you too. I hope that for you too. It's not far away. What's it? 50 pips? 50 pips in 3 minutes. Either way, I think it. Oh, you're still in. Lovely, lovely. I think because the entry is so low, I think you'll survive the 4-hour bottom wick. I think you'll survive the 4-hour bottom wick because I don't think the 4-hour comes all the way down. Yeah, I think you'll be good. I think you'll be good. I think you'll be good. See, this is what I mean. Everyone has different risk management, which is good. Sometimes you have an idea, and then when other people have the same idea, you're like, okay, cool. I have more conviction in that idea. But good job, man. Good job. Yes, I'm still holding. Thanks a lot for helping me. Thank you. Yeah, William, I'm a girl. I'm not a boy. So, queen and sister. She, her. I can understand how it's confusing. I'm used to it, trust me. Alright, let's see. This candle's about to close. Got a minute left, just over a minute left. I shouldn't even say girl, I should say woman. Right, so if you guys got a similar entry to me, or at least close, should be up 100 pips now. Well done, well done, well done. Well done. Beautiful, man. It's all about these clean ranges. Clean ranges. We waited patiently for this closure above. Excellent trade, man. Excellent trade today. Alright, now just that 4-hour bottom wick to survive. I think you'll be good. Oh, damn. Alright, just gonna break the previous 4-hour high and then it should pop. Oh yeah, gold is gone. Go on. Push. I'm gonna wait for this trade to hit TP before I get off. I just want to see it get there, you know? About 30 pips away. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. 20 pips left. So yeah, 4-hour wick fill. So if you go back, well, I don't even know where I said it on the stream. I might do a clip. I talked about this continuation pattern here, and that if this candle doesn't fill this wick, the next candle should break the high and continue up. So yeah, man. And that's just literally based on that continuation pattern, like seeing it over and over again. So yeah, nice. Oh, 10 pips away. Go on, give it that last push. That last push. Oh, nearly. Go on. Quick jump. Music got super loud for some reason. Turn it down a little bit. Did we hit? This guy up. See you later, William. I give up. But yeah, it looked like it came close to TP. But good job, guys. Well done. Well done. Beautiful trade if you held all the way to TP. Lovely trade, man. Lovely. Finally, New York session gave us something nice. Finally. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. There's nothing else I can do for you guys. There's nothing else. That's it. Enjoy your Fridays, enjoy your weekends, enjoy today's profits. Yeah, but yeah, guys, back next week. Let's see what we got next week. Let me see how heavy is our week gonna be next week. All right, so Tuesday we got Japan interest rates. Love that. Japan interest rates is the day where we can hit buy on GJ and let it run. I'm gonna put it out there from now. We got retail sales.